Good, Ken. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for your patience. We'll go ahead and convene our meeting. We'll start with 1.1, which is roll call. So I would ask Ms. Hammers if you could please take the roll.
Yes. Austin?
Present.
Barnett? Oh, I'm sorry. Blissett? Present. Gilmore?
Too soon.
Present.
Imes?
Here.
No, Ms. Imes is not in the meeting yet. Lil Wolf?
Present.
Here.
We don't usually do roll. We have no idea what we're doing.
We're going out of order, so,
We need a redo.
okay. Do we have a quorum, Ms. Hammers?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so then we will go to 1.2, which is remote attendance, and I would request a motion to allow Debbie Imes to attend remotely due to illness or medical reasons. Would anybody like to make that motion?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Hammers, would you please take the roll?
Yes. Austin?
Aye.
Blissett?
Aye.
Gilmore?
Aye.
Lil Wolf?
Aye.
Miller?
Aye.
That is 5 aye votes.
And do we have Ms. Imes with us?
She has not called in yet.
Okay. She'll be on later.
Yes.
She said she's on.
She's on, I hear her voice.
Oh,
Okay. Well, welcome to the roll call. We'll move ahead to 2.1, which is Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'd please stand and join me in the pledge, I'd appreciate it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, 3.1, approval of the agenda for May 5th, 2025. Anybody like to make the motion?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Hammers, would you please take the roll?
yes, just 1 second. Austin?
Aye.
Blissett? Aye. Gilmore?
Aye.
Imes? Take her just a second if she has to take herself off of mute. Ms. Imes, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Is your vote for the agenda?
Aye.
Thank you. Lil Wolf?
Aye.
Miller?
Aye.
That is 6 aye votes.
Okay, so 4.1, which is declaring the results of the election of April 1st, 2025. I'm a little bit rusty on this one, so Ms. Hammers, let me know if I'm out of order, but inasmuch as there's no further business to come before the board, a motion for adjournment sine die is needed. So I would make the motion that we adjourn sine die. Is there a second?
Mr. Miller, we need to read the canvass of votes first.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is that
That's okay.
you?
Yes.
It's her.
Okay, thanks.
Following are the results of the April 1st, 2025 consolidated election as prepared by the Sangamon County Election Office. Thank you. In Subdistrict 1, for a full 4-year term, Kristen Barnett received 1,654 votes. Anthony Mars received 1,001 votes. Ms. Barnett was declared the winner. In Subdistrict 2, for a full 4-year term, Micah Miller received 1,386 votes and was unopposed. Mr. Miller was declared the winner. In Subdistrict 6, for a full 4-year term, Erica Austin received 1,046 votes and was unopposed. Ms. Austin was declared the winner.
Thank you. We had a motion and a second. Do I need to read that again?
Please.
Okay. Inasmuch as there's no further business to come before the board, motion for adjournment sine die is needed, so I would make that motion.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor of this motion to adjourn sine die signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed?
Aye.
All right, in the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it and the motion carries. I believe we've got to your part, Superintendent Gill.
Okay, at this time, it is time to seat our new board member to the Board of Education. If you'd like to come up, and we'll get your nameplate, and then we'll go forward with the board member oath. Have you come right here, and your name will go in. And we'll kind of read this together here. I think maybe I've got my own.
Do this or just start?
There we go. Do all three have to, we have to do it all three times, so.
You do it once with all three of them.
And they're all saying it together, in
saying it
unison, all right.
Okay.
We didn't
Do we need to
practice,
stand up
so
for this?
we can stand up for this, yes. And I will read it, and I already made some slashes, so you know where. Okay, so when it comes to you, you just say your own name, and then I'll follow along. So I
I, Erica Austin,
Micah Miller.
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the oath of the member Board of Education of Springfield Public School, District 186, in accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois, to the best of my ability. I further swear that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board, while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual, and that decisions can be made only by a majority vote at the public board meeting, and I shall abide by the majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels. All right.
Okay. First one in.
Welcome aboard. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so this is the part where we will also then seat the leadership of the board. So I will now call the meeting to order, and can you do a roll call, Julie, of our new members?
Yes. Austin,
present.
Barnett. Present. Lissett,
Present.
Gilmore,
Present.
Imes,
Present.
Wolf,
Present.
Miller.
Present.
That is seven members present.
I'd like to take this time to thank Micah Miller and Erica Austin for serving as president and vice president over the last year. Our Tuesday meetings, trying to get it into our work schedule, and all that you do, not only for the board in general, but out in our community, is deeply appreciated. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
All right, at this time, for our new leadership, each nomination requires a vote and a second, and then we shall call roll call. Nominations are now in order for office of the president.
Superintendent Gill, I would like to nominate for the upcoming school board year, Erica Austin to be president of the District 186 School Board.
Second.
Okay, so then I have to do this 3 times. It's that weird thing I do. Are there any other nominations for the office of president? Are there any other nominations for the office of president? Are there any other nominations for the office of president? If there are no further nominations, nominations for the office of president are now closed. Julie?
Austin,
Yes.
Barnett. Yes. Lissett. Aye. Gilmore,
Aye.
Imes,
Present.
Wolf,
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
That is 6 aye votes and 1 present.
So that means that Erica Austin is now declared president of the board. I think you have a few friends in the audience. Is there anybody you'd like to call out?
Yes, I had prepared a little something, if I can just do that.
Yeah, you sure can.
Nervous. Okay. Okay. The concept to whom much is given, much will be required, emphasizes our responsibility to utilize the blessings we received. If we are endowed with talents, wealth, knowledge, time, or other gifts, we are expected to use them wisely to glorify God and benefit others. Thank you to my fellow board members for your vote of confidence in my role as board president. I do not take this role lightly and appreciate your belief that I will lead this board to the best of my ability. Please hold me accountable when necessary, and let us work together to strive for the excellence of District 186. To my predecessor, Micah, thank you for your leadership. over the past 2 years. You are unafraid to engage in difficult conversations when necessary, and you represented us to the best of your ability. Your leadership has paved the way for me to continue the vital work you started. Thank you. To Subdistrict 6, thank you for using your voice through voting and allowing me to be your representative on the school board. I am humbled by your support you provide to me at the polls each election, regardless of whether I'm opposed or not. To Superintendent Gill in District 186, please know you can count on me. I will remain visible in our schools, continue to mentor students, and teach dance as an enjoyable outlet. I am committed to having difficult conversations and advocating for our community. While I may not always get it right, I'm eager to learn from my mistakes to ensure we make the best decisions possible. And finally, to my family and friends, thank you. I appreciate your support as I embark on new chapters in my life, no matter how crazy they may be. Thank you for answering my calls, emails, texts, and all other alarms for help in uplifting me when I need that extra push. And to my mom, thank you for always supporting me and believing in all my dreams, big or small, and watching little Erica when I have to attend to board meetings. You are definitely the real MVP. And to little Erica, thank you for sharing me with hundreds of other youth across the district. Serving on the same school board where I was educated is genuinely humbling, and now, as a president, it makes it more special. Throughout my journey, I received much, and now I must get back in a way that helps our district flourish and ensures it has the resources needed to not only thrive, but to survive. Again, thank you for your vote of confidence as I embark on this new chapter. Thank you.
I know you have some beautiful people in the crowd, too. Would you like to say anything at this time and maybe introduce us to anybody?
Sure, I didn't prepare anything like that, but, and you almost made me cry. But, I mean, I want to say thank you to everybody that got me here, from every voter to my family, mainly. That's my support crew right there. I got a few people that couldn't be here, but you got my two sons there, Killian, who's a first grader at Isles, and my son Ezra, who is in daycare still. And then you got my cousin Jessica and her daughter Ava, who got some Beta Club hours for walking for me and knocking doors. And they were there every weekend. They showed up every single time, and that's what I needed, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So I'm so glad you came here, and I appreciate it. And I'm very excited to get to work. And yeah, same as Erica, basically, like, let me know what you want done, and what, if I'm doing something wrong, you let me know, because I want to fix it, because I want to do what's best for everybody. So don't be afraid to get a hold of me.
Well, welcome
And
to the board.
thanks, everybody. Thank you.
So now, we'll come back in and we'll sit in different spots. We'll help like that after exec session, but we have to name the vice president at this time. So Erica, your first job.
Nominations are now in order for the office of Vice President. And I nominate Buffy Leo Wolf.
I'll second.
Are there any other nominations for the office of Vice President? Are there any other nominations for the office of Vice President? Are there any other nominations for the office of Vice President? If there are no further nominations, nominations for the Vice President are closed.
Barnett,
Aye.
Blissett,
Aye.
Gilmore,
Aye.
Imes,
Aye.
Lil Wolf,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin.
Aye.
That is 7 aye votes.
With 7 aye votes, we've named Buffy Leo Wolf as vice president. Thank you. You're welcome. You want to say anything?
I just want to say thank you to my fellow board members for entrusting me with this role. I look forward to working alongside Erica. She's got a lot of great ideas and is a great leader in our district, so I look forward to spending more time with her and learning from her. And I appreciate everyone in Subdistrict 5 and their support. This is an anniversary. Today was the day that I actually was sworn in back in 2021, so it's kind of a cool thing for me. So thank you very much to everybody.
Now up for secretary.
Nominations are now in order for the office of Secretary.
I nominate Julie Hammers, sorry, Julie Amherst.
Are there any nominations for the office of secretary?
I would second that motion.
Okay. Are there any nominations for the office of secretary? Are there any other nominations for the office of secretary? If there are no further nominations, nominations for the office of secretary are closed.
Blissett,
Aye.
Gilmore,
Aye.
Imes,
Aye.
Leah Wolf,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin,
Aye.
Barnett.
Aye.
Thank you. That is 7 aye votes.
Congratulations.
Julie.
Congratulations, Julie. You want to give a speech?
I was really worried about who was going to get that.
Nominations are now in order for the office of assistant secretary.
President, I nominate Nikki Earlham for a position of Assistant Secretary.
Second.
Second.
Okay. Are there any nominations for the office of assistant secretary? Are there any other nominations for the office of assistant secretary? Are there any other nominations for the office of assistant secretary? If no further nominations, nominations are now closed.
Gilmore,
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Leah Wolf,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin. Barnett.
Aye.
Blissett.
Aye.
That is 7 aye votes.
Nicole Earlham is now the assistant secretary.
Congratulations.
All right, and I guess I'm up again. Be it resolved that Mr. Stephen Miller be appointed treasurer to the Board of Education. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, roll call.
Okay. Imes,
Aye.
Leah Wolf,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin.
Aye.
Barnett.
Aye.
Blissett.
Aye.
Gilmore.
Aye.
That is 7 aye votes.
Okay,
Congratulations.
all right. All right, and this is the adoption of our board policies and our current code of conduct. Be it resolved that the board re-adopt board policies as currently in effect, that the board observe Robert Rules of Order revised, except as otherwise provided by the board policies or statute, that roll calls be made on a rotating basis, and the board shall adhere to the code of conduct that is inside our board rules. Second?
Second.
Or is there a motion? I guess we have to do a motion and a second. So you're the motion,
moved.
so who's the second?
Second.
All right. All right, and roll call.
Okay. Hold on, let me get down there. Leah Wolf,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin. Barnett.
Aye.
Blissett.
Aye.
Gilmore.
Aye.
Imes.
Aye.
That is 7 aye votes.
And now we have to go do the roll call for going into exec.
Oh, is this where I?
Yeah.
Okay. So I motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss the following items. 10.1, student discipline or other matters concerning individual students, 5 ILCS 120/2C910. 10.2, the appointment, employment, or dismissal of employees, 5 ILCS 120/2C1. 10.3, contract negotiations, 5 ILCS 120/2C2. 10.4, pending and imminent litigation, 5 ILCS 120/2C11. Is there a second?
Second.
Miller,
Aye.
Austin. Barnett.
Aye.
Blissett.
Aye.
Gilmore. Imes.
Aye.
Leah Wolf.
Aye.
That is 7 aye votes. Adjourned.
See y'all in an hour.